Hi, today I'd like to give you our Japanese first reactions to another fake news regarding immigration, expanding immigration of Japan for foreigners living in Japan, and one of the most sensitive issue for Japan to allow Chinese people to live in Japan. So we have seen many fake news, and of course we have many the real news that Japan has been facing the most difficult time to tackle the declining total population, and we have to face the critical moment to make the judgment how to make the adjustment between expanding immigration and the protest from Japanese people who do not like to expand our immigration. So, however, like explained, we have a situation, the labor shortage, total population declining, and lowering birth rate. So far, we do not have any solutions to solve this one of the most critical social problem. And the government hasn't shown any good action plan to have the better balance between expanding foreign tourists and having the global guideline for immigration. So under these circumstances, we have seen many controversies, debates, discussion, incidents related to and also the political discussion and the political topics for involving the current government and the future government and the future politics of Japan. So, and then under these circumstances, we have another fake news on SNS that Fukuoka City. So this is fake news. Fukuoka City has adopted the new plan to adopt to hire 800 new employees from China. Chinese employees, new employees, 800 to the local government office. So, and it seems like this news was fake news on the SNS. However, many customers who believed this news made a phone call, made a complaint against the local city, Fukuoka City, and the city the city hall of the local city and the government office, and there have been so many annoying phone calls from people who do not the idea to expand to this news, even though this news was fake. 800 new hiring to the local government office. So actually, in 2012, like 13 years ago, the same city had the similar plan to ask Chinese workers to come to Japan, and 800 workers come to Japan to fix the problem of the garbage disposal and the technique of how to save the water. However, due to the international conflict, and at that time, 13 years ago, in 2012, there was an international conflict between Japan and China. This plan was cancelled. And according to the local government, in addition to this past cancelled plan, in the past, from 2023 to 2017, they had the new study communicational program between Japan and China. But it was like 80 years ago. And just, communication, the study, the students, the communication. So maybe this news was generated by someone else who didn't know the reality, and whether or not we don't know whether he or she intentionally made a fake news or not. This news, Fukuoka City would hire 800 Chinese people, had been widespreading through the SNS, and the worst day was like they had over 100 phone calls from the customers, from the citizens, to complain, criticize this action, this plan, and to stop, and by saying, cancel the plan, stop the plan, do not do this, even though this is the fake news. This was the fake news. So the mayor of the city, Takashima City, local city in Fukuoka Prefecture, had a press conference, and he explained that 800 people hiring from the China is not the reality. However, we have to think about the future sustainability for us to be able to survive, tackling for the declining the workforce, labor shortage. So actually, we have seen so many similar incidents, fake news and buzzing, negative buzz on the social media has generated confusion and controversy. And finally, the mayors explained the situation. So we have to see the reality, and